this has a Jewish name and very burly Jewish features. That's not the case. Although, folks, and please do not relay this back to management. Seeing that this is Holy Week, has tried to provide all of you as best they can the hardships of the Christ so you can identify with things in terms of our customer service. Folks, everything having to do with your waiting times, having to do with buses not being in sufficient operating order, that having to do with guides not being around, that is management. The drivers and guides have no control over that. As a matter of fact, what the company did is, as guides, I'm working for $3 less per hour than I made last year, and the company claimed that that was done so they could have the money in order to buy those headsets on which many of you received electric shocks earlier today. Yeah, that's what those things are on either side for headsets. The reason this bus doesn't use headsets is because the system isn't working. We're about to be turning down Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is a dividing line between East and West in New York City. Above us, that's the New York Public Library main research branch. Folks, how many of you like Winnie the Pooh? How many of you like the Winnie the Pooh stories? Okay. Inside the main research branch, the main children's branch is there temporarily. In the main children's branch, behind the glass case, are the stuffed animals of Christopher Robin Milne. Who's he? Well, the Winnie the Pooh stories did not begin off as stories written for children across the world. The Winnie the Pooh stories began off as the stories that A.A. Milne used to put his son to bed. And what happened is A.A. Milne made up the stories from his own son's stuffed animals. A toy tiger, a toy teddy bear, and so on. And behind the glass case in the children's branch are the original Pooh Bear in figure and all the other animal characters of the Winnie the Pooh stories, because those animal characters were these stuffed animals of A.A. Milne's son, Christopher Robin. What happened is A.A. Milne was hoping to earn a PhD in English, and the other graduate students were at his house when he was putting his son to bed, about to put his son to bed, and he said, "You guys gotta go." And he said, "Well, let us listen to the stories you put your son to bed with." And they politely persisted, and he said, "Okay." And then after they heard the stories, they said to him, "Forget about becoming a professor. Write up those stories. You'll do a lot better." And he did. And that's why you've heard of the stories. And you can see the original Winnie the Pooh there at the main children's library. It's in the glass case. All the stuffed animals there were originally the stuffed animals of Christopher Robin Milne, of whom those Winnie the Pooh stories were initially not written. Total love.